Hey everyone, it's Jill Celeste from JillCeleste.com, where I teach purpose-driven entrepreneurs all they need to know about marketing so they can become the directors of marketing for their business. How are you at adding new group members to your Facebook group? Is this something you think about all the time? Or maybe if you're like a lot of other entrepreneurs, you stay really focused on interacting with your existing group members, but perhaps you don't have a strategy for adding new, wonderful, ideal clients to your Facebook group. I'm going to share with you 3 methods that have worked for me for adding to my Celestial Ones Facebook group, and I hope that you'll consider these strategies for your own marketing so that you can always and consistently be adding wonderful tribe members. So the first thing that has worked for me is email marketing. This comes in many different forms. One could be just emailing your list and inviting them to your group. This is the most simplest, right? The simplest way to do it. But what I recommend is going to your marketing calendar and planning regular emails to your email list, to your subscribers. Maybe once a quarter, once every 2 months, something like that, and just invite them over to your Facebook group. Now, when you do this, you want to make sure that you're explaining the benefits of your Facebook group and who it's perfect for. This will allow the ideal client to sort of self-select and want to opt into your group. Another thing you can do if you have autoresponders, so let's say you have a lead magnet out there and you have a set of 3 or 4 autoresponders, you can mention your group in those autoresponders, invite them that way, and or on the thank you page to that autoresponder, or to that lead magnet rather, go ahead and invite them to the group there. And final kind of email tip is you can include the link to your Facebook group in your email signature. So if you think about it from all different directions, email is a really effective way to add people to your Facebook group. The second way that has been super effective for me is Facebook ads. Now you may be thinking, oh, Jill, I don't want to spend any money, and I understand. But if you have a small budget, you can still pull this off with just a few dollars a day. You can add people to your Facebook group. Now, if you're not an expert in Facebook ads, I recommend hiring someone to help you or taking a course, because Facebook ads are super effective, but you have to know what you're doing. So get the help that you need, but if you have the budget, Facebook ads are a great way to reach people that are outside of your circle, because you designate interests in your Facebook ad that correlates with your ideal client. This is why knowing who your ideal client is so important. And if you need help with that, I have a whole chapter about ideal client in my book, That First Client, and you can go get a copy of that for free at thatfirstclient.com. So use that ideal client information to help you select the right audience for your Facebook ads, and you will attract many members a day depending on your budget. The third tactic that has worked really well for me is to use the share button right in the Facebook group. So if you look at the top of your Facebook group, underneath your that big cover photo, underneath that is a share button. And allows you to share on your personal timeline, your Facebook page, into groups, and there are other options. I would recommend, again, putting this on your marketing calendar, but a regular share out to your news feeds, inviting people into your group. And just like you did with that email, you want to sort of sell your group, explain the benefits, explain who it's for, but do that periodically to catch people and invite them in. You know, you can do that to your personal timeline, you could do it to a group that you maybe know the group that you're a member of, or aren't even on your own Facebook page. But use that share button and plan on when you're going to share it, maybe once a month or so that people will be reminded to come join your group. And just some last minute tips, please do not automatically add people to your Facebook group. I know a lot of people, including me, get very upset with that. If you think there's somebody who'd be the perfect fit for your group, then just send them a little Facebook message or an email with a link to the group and invite them. Chances are they'll be happy to join. Another tip is, as I mentioned, use your marketing calendar so that you can plan what you are sending to your list, which times you're sharing that button, the share button, so that you are planning when you're doing this organic grow of your Facebook group. So my last tip, before I go, is when you have members come into your group, make sure you welcome them. Make them feel wonderfully welcome. You can tag them. You can use a welcome sign as a graphic, whatever it is you need to do. You can individually welcome them or welcome them in a bundle. Some people do like a weekly welcome to our new members, or at the end of the day, they'll say welcome to our new members. However you work it is up to you, but make sure you're welcoming those new members to your tribe because you want them to stay with you and interact in your group. So those are tons of different ways to add more people to your Facebook group. I hope you'll pick one or two of these strategies to implement and start thinking about how you can attract more ideal clients into your group so you can love them up and grow your know, like, and trust factor. And if you need additional marketing help, come on over to my website at jillceleste.com and make sure to check out my blog post. I have tons of free content, years and years and years of content on my blog. I'd be delighted if you use the search bar and look for whatever it is you need. And if you ever have any questions, come on over to my Facebook group, which is Celestial Ones. You can find it right from my Facebook page, and I'd be delighted to have you. So until next time, here's to your marketing success. Sending you lots of love. Stay in faith. I'll talk to you soon.